Well, Leanne, we are here outside the mine premises, and I can safely say that yes, indeed, the 955 workers that have been trapped underground have been accounted for, and it looks like it's now going to be business as usual. But with us here, I do have two of the workers who have been trapped underground, just to explain to us, to share the experience that they had underground, and it looks like it was a horrifying thing for them to be trapped underground. Mr. Pakiso Nanyane, you were one of the miners who were trapped underground. Tell us the experience as you saw it underground.
It happens for the second time. So the problem is that the management now this thing it won't happen again. For the first time, then we go out the next day at 11 o'clock. Today is Friday and 11, 6 o'clock. So now, what is going to happen thereafter? Because this for the second time. What is going to happen thereafter? And then the question is, how attention and medical attention ibile puo le di jo di tlakana go di jo ha di tla batho ba la pile ha ona le batho ba ngata ba sa tseng ka gola o jele kotara ya 950 something eo ke yona ejile then ne re bona rona ho dangerous because ha ba di fwa di tswa mo caging ho batla le difficult because ba thewile ka that sort of di city e batla ba re tsenjo batho ba batla ba tsena mo then we had as an official remela moraro thusa batho ba se ba kena on the basketball on the shaft ke ona kotsinyana re ne re bona hore e teng ifika it's all happen then ha re tsebe na what to do.
Well, Leanne, that is one of the mine workers who was trapped underground. He's explaining about the situation. He says, well, it's not the first time that this incident of them being trapped happening. It's not the first time happening. The last time when it happened, well, it was not raining, but it just happened that it was a power failure. And he's also complaining about the food. He said the food that they were provided for them, it was not enough to cover all of them because they were 900 of them, and it was too little for them to share. But that is the situation. And just to give us more info, I've got a rep from the National Union of Mine Workers, just to give us the sense of the union, how they see this thing. Mr. Tisa, as a union, what sort of information have you received from the mine management with regard to this incident?
Look, I was here yesterday at 6 o'clock, and when I arrived here, I was told that it's going to be quick. The people are going to be removed from underground. There are ways and means that are going to put in place, and people are going to get food. And I had to go to the meeting in Johannesburg. And then I was told while I was in the meeting that people are still trapped underground and there is no food, there is no water. I had to leave that meeting and run back to the operation.
Let's talk about the issue of safety, because that is the crucial matter. That it looks like the issue of safety is one of the things that is a concern to most of the workers.
Of course, safety is a serious issue because the people, when they are trapped underground, the escape routes from where they were trapped at the number 3 shaft to the shaft number 2 is a very long distance. For people who didn't eat to travel such a distance, and there is a methane challenge at that number 2 shaft. So then I'm saying I agree with the employees that the safety is at risk if such situations are happening.
And it looks like there was also an issue of generator. How effective are the generators that are on site here?
Look, we have realized, and everybody can agree, that the generators that they are having here are not effective, because the first generator they started, it couldn't take the weight, it trapped. So that means that there is no maintenance on these generators. Those are the questions that the organized labor is asking management, as when are these generators being tested to make sure that now in such incident the people are going to be pulled from underground to surface. But it's very clear that now they are not properly maintained.
Well, Leanne, that is the chairperson of the NAM branch at here, the chairperson of NAM at Beatrix Mine, Koloi Tisa, asking a very, very tough questions to the mine management with regard to safety, and saying, posing a challenge to the mine management to up their game with regard to the safety of the workers. Later on today, the information that we had earlier on was that the Minister of Mineral and Resources, Msebenzi Zwane, is expected to come this side during the course of the day. We'll still be around here just to see what is the progress of the developments as it happens here, and to see if whether maybe we can speak to the minister if he did make his turn around here, just to also to be briefed with the way forward with the concerns and the safety of the workers. Leanne?